Hey guys, so I almost didn't do a 7-week video just because I just didn't really have that much to update on, except just feeling like total crap. um, I've been really, really tired. Like, today is the pinnacle of tiredness. It's 8:20 at night, and I've been on the couch asleep for a number of hours. But I had to run to the pharmacy real quick. So, anyway, tomorrow, I'm actually 7 weeks, 6 days. Today's Thursday. I'll be 8 weeks tomorrow. And I have my ultrasound to make sure that everything's okay. So, I considered waiting till tomorrow, but I just wanted to do a super quick 7-week update. I haven't thrown up, but I have wanted to. Like every second. Not every second, but most days. Most of the day for most days of the week. I've been really tired. This week I've sort of gotten into a pattern of getting up in the morning, fixing breakfast for myself and Brody, making sure he's settled, and then laying on the couch and going back to sleep. For anywhere from 1 to 2 to 4 hours. Today it was like 7. Philip was really really kind of annoyed because he had today off and I think he wanted to go do stuff, but sorry. Anyway, that's what's been going on with me. Really nothing to report. I've been gaining weight like crazy. All I want to do is eat or sleep. Everything either, like, I feel so nauseous, and it's that feeling of like, oh, I feel nauseous, I need to have something to eat. And so, like, I have something to eat, and then halfway through it I feel nauseous again. And I'm like, okay, maybe I need to have something sweet, because sometimes if I have something sweet, it'll help more than other things. So I'm like, okay, I'll have something sweet. Well, yeah, it might help for like 10 minutes, and then I feel nauseous again. And so I'm like, okay, maybe I'll have a little something more. Anyways, it's just a vicious cycle. I'm constantly hungry and constantly nauseous and constantly tired, and I think I've put on 10 pounds already, maybe more. God, I didn't weigh myself this morning because I was too, I just, whatever. It's happening. So, I'm hoping that as the first trimester, I'm hoping that everything is fine, number one. And then if it is, as the first trimester wears on, and hopefully after around 10 weeks, I'll start to feel better, and have a bit more energy to live and get a little bit more movement in my life. So that's it. That's my 7-week update. I will update again tomorrow after my appointment, assuming all is well, if I'm not just like falling on the floor tired, which it probably will be, because my appointment's kind of early in the morning and I've been sleeping till like noon. I'm tired. We've been staying up really late. Anyway, also, as far as my Cymbalta, I tried to go on Zoloft. That didn't go well. It just immediately made me feel terrible. And I woke up the next morning after first taking it, and just felt in this murderous rage, like, for no reason. And that's not my personality at all. I don't usually I'm not an angry person. I get annoyed, and I'll, but not for no reason. So I'm gonna stick to Cymbalta because it's been freaking working so well, dude. And I already have a baby who made it through that, and so I think it will be just fine. My dad has worked in the medical field. He's retired now, but he worked in the medical field like his whole adult life, and has done a ton of research for me, and you know, it doesn't up your chances any more than anything else. So I'm just going to stick to what works. And he said that, in fact, the stress hormones that you produce can actually be a little detrimental. And so at this time in my pregnancy with Brody, or maybe like a few days from now, like I would think I was 8.5 weeks, there's no way in hell I was driving anywhere. I was so anxious. We were about to get married, and I was on my way. I remember this really, I'll never forget this because it was terrible. Philip had to drive me. I hadn't left the house in I don't know how long, weeks, I think at that point, a couple weeks. Philip had to drive me to my parents' house because I had to help my mom do some stuff for my bridal shower the next day. And I literally screamed the entire way. Like, it wasn't just like a panic attack, it was like some sort of freaking fit. It was horrifying, and it scared the shit out of Philip, and of course me. Like, he thought I was gonna have a stroke or miscarriage, like, right in the car, right next to him. So, needless to say, this time around, it's going a little better. So, yeah, whatever. You know, just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And, you know, as long as it's not causing any particular harm to the baby. So, that's what I'm doing. That's what's been going on. That's week 7. I will hopefully talk to y'all tomorrow or the next day. I might wait a day, depending on, you know, how the ultrasound goes or whatever. But I'll definitely update you on the ultrasound tomorrow. You know, everyone cross your fingers and say a prayer that there's a baby in there, and that it's healthy, and that it's growing, and everything's okay. So, anyway, have a lovely week. Tomorrow's Friday. Woo! So have a great Friday, and I will talk to y'all in a few days. Okay, bye.